What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Gym Sniper K9 from Gundam Build Fighters. Representing Argentina in the 7th Gunpla Battle Tournament, it specializes in tactical combat and was built and deployed by the Renato brothers as they entered the top 16. Coming with 14 runners and a sticker sheet, the high-grade Gym Sniper K9 is quite the loaded high grade for 1800 yen. Naturally, with it being largely based on the high-grade Gym Sniper 2, since only 4 of the runners are unique to it and the K9 dog pack, the build will feel nigh on identical to its roots, sans the inconsequential armor differences and the new backpack. That being said, with the construction surrounding sandwiching polycaps and joints into armor halves, it isn't any more challenging to put together than a typical high-grade kit. Though the challenge lies in the dark colored pieces, as they can easily leave behind snub and stress marks that are stubborn to remove. However, despite being technically from 2012, it doesn't feel all that dated to put together. As a result, it's an easy build that is welcoming and intriguing. Fully put together, and I'm generally satisfied with how the high-grade Gym Sniper K9 turned out. Despite it being quite close to the original Gym Sniper 2, the bulkier chest and waist armor, the new backpack and green paint scheme are all the differentiation it needs for a unique character, one that is proportionally accurate. Thankfully, the design was also kept simple, so part separation didn't need to be that demanding. The only missing paint apps are isolated to the yellow rims inside the thrusters, the light green on the abs, the dark green dots on the elbows, forearms and calves, and the dark grey slanted detail on the skirts and backpack, with stickers on the visor and forehead cameras, cheeks, and yellow on the chest and shoulder vents and the cockpit hatch supplementing the finer details, the last one being the worst of the bunch due to the need to fold over geometry. But even though the colors look fine as they are, those striving for perfect accuracy might get annoyed. The greens need to be slightly yellower, the light greys need to be bluer and lighter, while the joints and guns need to swap colors. And I'm well aware that it is also me being needlessly pedantic. On another note, the forearms, thighs, and legs could benefit from C-line removal, and the surface detail is rather scarce, so panel lining is highly recommended to spruce the kit up, but they're not too noticeable and play to the simplistic design concept. All in all, it's a kit that looks great out of the box while not too demanding on the builders that want to touch it up unless you aim for perfect colors. Articulation wise, despite the clavicles, the double ball jointed neck gives the head some relatively flexible movement range. The shoulders can swing forward, as well as roll and rotate with the ball joint. The arms can raise up perpendicularly, there's a bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, and ball jointed wrists. The abs and waist can pretty much do nothing but rotate, while the front and side skirts can move for acceptable kicks towards the front and sides. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, movable ankle guards, and hinged ball jointed feet with flip-flop action. Finally, the parentheses binders can rotate at the base, while the APC and its main thruster can move up and down. Articulation of the Gym Sniper K9 is relatively basic, so while it is somewhat flexible on paper, the tougher sniper poses will start to stump it. Besides, due to the pistol holsters preventing the thighs from plugging on properly, they are quite loose and can get annoying to deal with. In terms of accessories, the K9 starts off with a dropping sniper visor. Coupled with a plethora of hands, namely a pair of holding and trigger finger hands, as well as an angled right trigger finger hand and a left open palm, it can wage war with its huge arsenal, starting with a bullpup machine gun and a sniper rifle. Carried over from the original loadout, both weapons have stickers for their scopes, but sadly can only fit into the right trigger finger hand due to the pegs in the handles. They're pretty nifty firearms, though the sniper rifle is rather tough to use convincingly. However, an even larger alternative is included in the form of the beam sniper rifle, featuring stickers for the scope, as well as movable main and foregrips, and a foldable monopod. It sandwiches into the right trigger finger hands for use and is quite unwieldy due to its size. Thankfully, a lightweight option is included with the beam guns. Stored in the hip holsters and pulled out for use, they're each designed for the left or right trigger finger hands and can be used without issue. If even shorter range is required, a shield with missing grey details that plug into the arm is included for its defense, and can be rotated and pivoted for adjustments or repositioned to the back. From there, the beam sabers on the back skirt can be unplugged and slid into the hands for use with the SP6 beams for a melee counterattack. Though in the presence of defensive fields or beam resistant armor, the heat knife stored on the right clavicle would be the superior option. In the need of a boost, an alternate set of sensor stickers is included to activate the exam system, but due to how cheap they look and how the innate clear parts are molded onto separate runners, fully painting the clear pieces might be the better option. Finally, the backpack can slide up and detach from the main body. From there, the camera unfolds, the binders fold down to form limbs, while the beam sniper rifle folds up and deploys a peg before plugging onto the top of the separated backpack to form the K9 dogpack. Also known as the Hound, it's a rather peculiar support unit that covers for the gym in pincer tactics and acts as automated artillery. On top of that, the various ball joints and hinges on the legs and paws allow for dynamic expression, putting the much larger high-grade Fun Psyche to shame. However, you don't get the adapters for the separate booster for other firearms to be mounted onto the dog, or for alternative backpack compatibility. On the other hand, the APC can detach from the pack and be displayed independently. Besides that, a hatch can be opened to reveal the Bloodhound team. While not having enough room for the whole team, a total of 8 army men in various gun-wielding poses is included for your pleasure. You need to fully paint them green if you're gunning for accuracy though. As for leftovers, you actually get everything to revert the K9 back to the Gym Sniper 2. Granted with a bit of disassembly, but you can mix and match aesthetics between the two designs if you choose. If there's anything reviewing model kits has taught me, it's to appreciate the grunts and that playtesting is paramount to the formation of a final opinion. The Gym Sniper K9 is definitely not an exception, as its simplicity makes for an approachable kit with a simple construction and fantastic out-of-box appearance. There are also a ton of weapons and features to choose from that suits all ranges and types of combat, and even a team of army men for your diorama purposes. However, the core kits that they surround isn't based on the most convincing sniper in the market due to its relatively restricted articulation, nor have the pistol holsters been any help to its solidity at all, dampening the fun of the overall experience. Apart from that, the more perceptive builder might be able to pick out and fix the handful of minute discrepancies with the colors, which would be a tedious task with all the greens and greys. That being said, it's by no means a bad kit, and coupled with its existing popularity, you definitely find some enjoyment out of it despite the glaring flaws. Personally, the high-grade Gym Sniper K9 is a kit that is struck down the middle, but don't let me stop you from enjoying its merits and offerings. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out guys, bye bye.